Offset is a very useful function that can be used to prepare something like a cash received schedule, which is a part of cash budget. In this example, we can see that the sales revenue of 6 months starting from January 21 to June 21 is given, and the percentage of sales that is repaid by the customers in different months are also given in a schedule. As we can see, 20% of the sale is repaid in the same month of the sale, 15% is repaid in the next month, 55% in the second month, and 10% in the third month. So if we want to prepare the cash receipt from different customers, we can use the offset function to get that very easily. To start with, let us type the function name, which is offset. Then we will refer to the sales revenue, then comma. We will not shift any row, this is why we will keep it empty. Then we will select the number of times we will shift the column. Because it is 0, it is just 0 because the payment is given in the same month. So, we are clicking A2 cell that contains 0, and then we will close the bracket. So, you can see that we have the same amount as sales revenue. What is the reason? The reason is we did not multiply with the percentage of sales. So, let us correct it. We have to click this one and then press multiplication. We get 2000, which is correct. But to make the best use of this function, we need to lock certain elements of the formula, like in place of B2, because we are going to copy the formula to the right and also to the down. So, we have to make sure that it does not go to the right when you copy the formula to the right. So, we have to lock the column. So, a $ before B, then this B8, that means the sales revenue. When we copy to the right, we want it to go relatively to the right, but not to the down. This is why we will lock the row here. And then if we think about A2, that is actually the payment delay. The payment delay should change the row but not the column. This is why we will lock the column. Another thing is, for 0, plus minus does not matter because it is always 0. Plus 0 is also equal to minus 0. But when we go to the payment delay by 1 month, remember for the sale of any month, it should be offset one column to the left. This is why it should be minus. It should be minus. So if we do these changes, we can be confident that the result will be correct. So let us try. Let us copy the formula to the right and also to down, and let's see what happens. So let us check one value randomly, like this one. So you can see that cash collection in 2 months is 55% of the sale, and in May 20 and because it is this 7,150 is a collection of 2 months before, so it should be 55% of 13,000. So let us check, equals 0.55 times 13,000. You can see it is 7,150. So we have got the correct result. But one problem is we are looking at some errors which we don't want. The errors are displayed here. To avoid that, we can use the function called IFERROR. So what we can do, because the formula is so far okay, we just don't want to see the errors. So we have to use the function IFERROR within bracket. So what does it mean? It means that how is that function structured? So within that function you have to give the value. So we already got the previous function that provides us the value. Then what will be the outcome if there is any error? So if there is any error, we don't want anything there. So double quotation marks, that means there is nothing within the quotation mark. Therefore, if there is an error, we will get empty cell. Okay. Now if we press enter, and now if we copy this function to the right and also to down, then we will get the same result, and whenever there is an error, it will show empty cell, and the cache receipt schedule is done. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you have understood how to use the offset function and also how to eliminate the errors that we don't want to see in the cell.